Elvis Presley is known around the world as a very important figure in modern music. Many people call him the king of rock and roll. His birthday is on January 8, 1935, and many fans remember this date every year by listening to his songs and watching his performances. Elvis Presley became famous because of his strong voice and his special style. When people heard him sing, they felt new energy. His voice could be soft and warm, and it could also be loud and powerful. He could sing slow songs and fast songs. He could sing about love, joy, and sadness. His sound was easy to recognize. Even people who did not know his name could often say, "This sounds like Elvis." At the time when Elvis started to record music, popular music was changing. Many songs on the radio sounded safe and calm. Elvis brought a new mix of sounds. He mixed country music, rhythm and blues, and gospel music. This mix created a fresh style that many young people loved. Radio stations began to play his songs again and again. Each song felt exciting and new. Elvis Presley recorded many songs that later became very famous. Some of these songs were fast and made people want to dance. Others were slow and made people want to listen closely. His voice could tell a story in a clear and simple way. When he sang, listeners could understand the feeling even if the words were easy. This made his music strong for people of different ages and from different places. Live performances were a very important part of Elvis's career. On stage, he moved in a way that was new at that time. His body movements matched the rhythm of the music. Many people had never seen a singer move like that before. Some people were surprised, and some people were shocked, but many people were excited. His shows were full of energy. Fans screamed, clapped, and danced. The stage became a place of strong emotion. Television helped Elvis reach even more people. When he appeared on TV, millions of viewers could see him at the same time. They could hear his voice and watch his performance without going to a concert. These television shows made him even more popular. After these shows, his records sold in very large numbers. Music companies saw that he was very important to the music business. Elvis Presley also worked in movies. These movies often included many songs. In the films, he usually played a main role and sang several times. The stories were simple and easy to follow. The music was a big part of the movies, and many fans went to see them just to hear the songs. The films helped spread his music to people who did not listen to the radio very often. Recording music in a studio was another key part of Elvis's work. In the studio, he worked with musicians and producers. They tried different sounds and different ways to record his voice. Sometimes he sang a song many times to get it just right. The studio was a place of hard work and creativity. Many famous recordings came from these long sessions. Elvis Presley sold millions of records during his career. His songs reached the top of music charts in many countries. Being at the top of the charts meant that his music was very popular at that time. Fans bought his records, played them at home, and shared them with friends. His music became part of daily life for many people. Music awards and honors were given to Elvis for his work. These awards showed that people in the music industry respected him. They also showed that his songs had a lasting impact. Even years after a song was first released, people still listen to it. Some songs were played on the radio again and again over many years. Elvis Presley's influence on other artists is very clear. Many singers and bands said that his music helped them choose a career in music. They learned from his voice, his stage style, and his way of mixing different kinds of music. Some artists tried to sound like him. Others tried to create their own style, but were inspired by his courage and energy. Rock and roll as a style grew quickly after Elvis became famous. His success showed that this new kind of music could reach a wide audience. Music companies started to look for new singers with strong voices and exciting styles. Concerts became louder and more active. The music world changed in a short time, and Elvis was a big part of that change. Elvis Presley's songs were not only popular in one country. They traveled across borders and languages. People in many parts of the world listened to his music. Even if they did not understand every word, they understood the feeling. Music can speak without words, and Elvis's music did this very well. One reason his music lasted so long is that it was recorded in many forms. Records, radio, films, and television all carried his voice. Later, new technology allowed people to listen to his songs in new ways. Each new generation could discover his music again. This helped keep his work alive. Fans often talk about the way Elvis could connect with an audience. When he sang, it felt like he was speaking directly to the listener. His voice was clear, and his emotions were strong. This connection made people feel close to the music. It made concerts and recordings feel special. The birthday of Elvis Presley, January 8, 1935, is remembered by fans and music lovers. On this day, radio stations may play his songs. Fans may watch old performances or listen to favorite albums. The date is a way to remember the beginning of a long and important musical journey. Elvis Presley's work shows how one artist can change popular culture. Before him, singers often stood still and sang politely. After him, movement and energy became more common. Music became something to see as well as hear. This change can still be seen in concerts today. Many of his songs are still used in movies, advertisements, and shows. This shows that the music still feels fresh and useful. Even when the style of music around it changes, an Elvis song can still fit. This is a sign of strong and well-made music. Learning about Elvis Presley can help people understand the history of modern music. His career shows how music, media, and culture work together. Radio, television, records, and live shows all helped build his success. At the same time, his talent and hard work were very important. Elvis Presley remains a symbol of rock and roll. His voice, his songs, and his performances are remembered and studied. New listeners continue to find his music and enjoy it. His birthday on January 8, 1935, is one small detail in a much larger story of sound and influence. This story shows Elvis Presley as an artist and performer. It focuses on his music, his work, and his impact. Through songs, shows, and recordings, he left a strong mark on the world of music. His name is still spoken, his voice is still heard, and his songs continue to play.